Hey everyone, welcome to Cross-Gen Gaming, where I'm happy to announce, well actually really kind of shocked to announce, that we actually know a little bit about some games that are coming out soon.
What? No way. That can't be true.
We've had a drought forever, then now we just all of a sudden, September is the month of, here's information. So we got a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, wait a minute. This isn't June. What happened?
Maybe there was just there's a time delay. I don't know if you know, there's a time delay. We hit a leap year, so.
One hell of a leap year.
Despite the video game drought that has been the past 2 years, the month of September has been absolutely bursting with video game announcements, both for 2022 and 2023 and beyond. But before we dive into all these announcements, give this video a like, subscribe, and be sure to hit that bell to be notified when we post new content. There's quite a lot to cover here, and we're not going to be able to hit all of it, especially that one thing that you specifically are very excited about. I know what it is, and we're not going to talk about it just because you said that you know what it is. So if we fail to mention something, be sure to let us know in the comments. We're definitely going to miss a few things. It's fine. There's a lot that happened, okay?
There's so much. It's been insane, and it came out of nowhere.
But we want to know what games that you are excited about, so please let us know. All right, let's get going.
The game train left the station on September 9th with the Disney and Marvel Games Showcase, which featured some updates, a lot of mobile/free-to-play games, and a few surprises.
There were I think 4 mobile games/free-to-play games showed in a row.
There were a lot.
Some of them looked okay. I'm not mad about that racing game. It was fine.
It looked fine. It looked like a Disney mobile free-to-play game.
It looks like a Gameloft game for sure.
Notable announcements included a release date for the much-anticipated Marvel's Midnight Suns, which is December 2nd of this year.
Woo! I've been waiting for that since 2021, baby.
You have been anticipating that game forever, and I've been enjoying the CGI trailers.
Firaxis, Marvel, I can play as Blade. Get out of here.
You've tapped that millennial John.
They pulled it out of my brain.
Also got a new game in the Tron franchise called Tron Identity, which is a visual novel puzzle mystery. It seems very cozy, really. And that is releasing in 2023. We also got an unnamed Black Panther and Captain America game set in World War II being worked on by former Naughty Dog developer Amy Hennig. For those unfamiliar with her previous work, Hennig is perhaps most well known as the creative director for the Uncharted series. If you don't understand that's good news.
That means the action and the story will work together to make a cohesive unit. It's gonna be real good stuff.
It will be very, very cool. Overall, nothing too special, but we really weren't expecting much.
This is the first time they've done it, so it was fine.
Ubisoft picked up the proverbial baton the next day with their Ubisoft Forward event, and if you're an Assassin's Creed fan, you were really happy. Unfortunately, Johnny Boy over here isn't, and he wasn't happy.
Can we play the clip from the beginning of Donkey's video? That's basically sums up my opinion on this franchise.
Assassin's Creed sucks enormous gorilla dick.
While a few other games were announced or fleshed out during the event, the showstopper was the announcement of 4 Assassin's Creed games.
How?
Life found a way to create 4 Assassin's Creed games. Including, we're not done, including the final piece of DLC for Assassin's Creed Valhalla. So, this little sprinkle on top there, because why not?
Whoa!
The previously leaked and then immediately revealed Assassin's Creed Mirage had a big fat trailer with snakes, hoods, mysterious voiceovers, and a bunch of not gameplay, per usual.
Oh, good. More of that.
Don't you love it? Don't you love it?
They really know how to tap into a bunch of dum-dums who don't understand that that's not actually what the game's going to play like.
Along with Mirage, Ubisoft also announced Assassin's Creed Hex, which is Assassin's Creed but with witches or something. Who knows? Assassin's Creed codenamed Red, Assassin's Creed with ninjas, and then Assassin's Creed codenamed Jade, which is Assassin's Creed but in China and also on mobile. But yeah, there was all that. Wasn't that exactly what you were hoping for from Ubisoft? The developer with many titles, but only seemed to remember Assassin's Creed.
Hey, remember how they were going to remaster Prince of Persia, The Sands of Time, and then that never happened?
Yeah, that would have been great.
Would have been pretty tight. And apparently it came out in February of this past year. Still haven't heard anything about the reviews. So next up was Nintendo. Now the last full direct that Nintendo put out was way back in February of this year. So Nintendo fans everywhere were hoping to hear some big news on their favorite franchises, mainly surrounding the much anticipated sequel to Breath of the Wild 2017 Game of the Year. Woo! As well as the mysterious Metroid Prime 4, which was announced also in like 2017, and we haven't heard basically anything about it because, you know, I'm not even sure it exists at this point. Who knows?
It's really that long ago? Good God.
Yeah, dude, it's been a bit.
I'm glad I'm not a Metroid fan.
Unfortunately, that didn't exactly happen. This was known as the Farm PG Direct.
Yeah. Shout out to all those farmers out there. This one was for you.
This is for you and all you Farm Sim fans. What's up, Samir? Nintendo did give us a few gems, though, including a new Fire Emblem game, Fire Emblem Engage, the announcement of Pikmin 4.
Woo!
Miyamoto did troll us with the Pikmin Bloom announcement, which is whatever.
They really got us in the first half there, not gonna lie.
As well as both the title and the release date for the next Zelda game. The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom will release on May 12th, 2023. And once again, I want to remind you that we are a Breath of the Wild podcast. Breath of the Wild podcast. Now we're a Tears of the Kingdom podcast.
Kingdom. We
Tears
have
of the Kingdom.
rebranded. We are here and we are ready.
However, all of that was overshadowed by the absolutely absurd amount of RPGs that were shown off. 5 different farm RPGs. That's almost as many Assassin's Creeds. We got as many farm RPGs as we've got Assassin's Creed, and no Metroid Prime 4. My brain exploded.
All of this is awful. And those 5 are only farm RPGs. That's not counting all the other types of RPGs.
All the other RPGs, there were like 12. It's ridiculous.
They were still there too. There was so much. I just wanted to enjoy Pikmin 4, but I couldn't because I had to look at another farm sim.
Literally following that, there was another farm sim.
Literally.
So while there were some good tidbits, most gamers left the Direct feeling a little bummed out. Unless you're a farm RPG fan, in which case, hey, this one's for you.
That was your day.
Sony took a bit of a different approach from Nintendo and came out swinging. Get it literally because of the switch. Yeah. With the official reveal of Tekken 8 through a snazzy trailer featuring a fight between longtime characters Jin Kazama and Kazuya Mishima. The FGC appropriately lost their collective minds.
Understandable. I'm not even an FGC guy, but that was a cool trailer.
It's a really cool trailer, and it actually showed like gameplay, not just like the cinematics.
And it was like seamless too. That was so cool.
It's like they're like professionals or something.
Maybe.
Other announcements included Like a Dragon Ishin, a spin-off set in 1800s Japan from the developers of Yakuza, Pacific Drive, a new horror IP set in the Pacific Northwest,
Truly scary.
Stellar Blade, an action RPG exclusive to PS5. You gotta have more PS5 exclusives, so that's good. And Rise of the Ronin, an open-world action game set in 1800s Japan. Kind of a trend since Ghost of Tsushima launched, actually. It's kind of interesting. That's by Team Ninja, best known for Ninja Gaiden and Nioh.
Oh, they do like their ninjas.
Capping off the event was a trailer for God of War Ragnarok that showed off more story beats, gameplay, and also revealed a limited edition DualSense 5 controller, which does look sick. Like, I've been looking to get another controller because they had that purple one. Now I'm like, maybe bump the purple one and then I just grab the cool one with the dogs on it.
You don't need more controllers.
You don't know what I need.
I will point out, while that controller looks sick, they did put that trailer before like an actual Ragnarok trailer. So I at first was trolled. I was like, that's what, wait a minute.
I mean, that game comes out in like 2 months.
I know,
so like
but
whatever.
still, I was like, you were mean. It was like Pikmin Bloom.
So actually, that was a pretty solid showing from PlayStation. Xbox and Capcom released presentations next with only a few announcements across both of the shows. Xbox didn't really have much to show other than a few available now Game Pass announcements, as well as the arrival of Deathloop on the Xbox platform and Game Pass. You can get on Game Pass when it launches.
You can assume that at this point.
It's just, if it's on Xbox, it's on Game Pass. So there you go. Capcom sure you-kened that mess right out of here with some awesome Street Fighter 6 content, including 4 new fighters. Well, they're old fighters. That's Ken and Dhalsim and E Honda and Blanca, but still, as well as a breakdown of the mysterious World Tour mode, which is a single-player mode. Additionally, a closed beta for the upcoming fighter will take place next month, which is very exciting.
Ooh, That's going to be hype.
Following that, more information regarding the Winter's expansion for Resident Evil Village, as well as the upcoming Resident Evil 4 remake, rounded out Capcom's broadcast. They didn't really have a lot of gameplay or anything for RE4 remake. They were just like, we're still working on it, and also it's coming to PS4. So there's that.
Yeah.
Which, hey, I mean, I'm going to buy it 7 more times, so.
Yeah, you will. That's all the information we have as of time of this recording, but Koei Tecmo, Sega, and even Konami still have announcements for Tokyo Game Show. So even with all this, there's still more that's probably already announced by the time this episode's released. So
they're gonna have a cool trailer for Sonic Frontiers. That's gonna have like, hey, if you pre-order now, then you get an actual like real doll that is Sonic though.
No, he just comes to life. He comes out of the TV, grabs your children, and then you're all having fun playing Sonic. There they are.
You don't know what a real doll is, do you?
No, I thought you were just talking about a doll.
Nope. Move on.
Uh-oh.
Move on.
Uh-oh. It seems like September has picked up right where the Ever Apps and E3 left off, blowing our minds with a bunch of new games. While some shows were better received than others, Nintendo, good God, what was that?
You gotta figure it out. I don't need 7 more RPGs.
We don't need that. We don't need that. There's already too many. I can't differentiate any of them. Oh my God! One thing remains perfectly clear. It's great to be a gamer right now. Da-da-da.
But those are just our thoughts and opinions. We would love to hear your thoughts and opinions in the comments down below. Are you excited about any of the games that are coming out this year? Are you going to be pre-ordering any of them? I really hope the answer is no, but if you are, let us know. Don't pre-order. Stop it. Stop pre-ordering,
No,
please.
no,
Don't
stop.
do it. Don't.
You're gonna scare them. It's okay. Just do what you want.
Do what you want, but don't. But also don't do that. Also, if you enjoyed this episode, please be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and hit the bell to be notified when we post new content. Dylan, where can people find you?
They can find me on Twitter, TikTok, and YouTube at The Dylan Machine, where I post Destiny stuff, because boy howdy do I love Destiny, and sometimes, if you're lucky, talk about some Sonic.
Not if you're lucky right now. It's a lot of Sonic talk right now.
Well, yeah, because Sonic Frontiers is slowly draining everything I have in me, and I don't know how to feel anymore. I'm just a husk of a man, unsure if I should be happy, sad, excited.
The werehog got him.
Where can they find more of you, John?
You can find me on YouTube, where I stream every Monday and Wednesday at 7 p.m. I also am posting some shorts about the games that I've played, reviewing them just very quickly. Then I'm also working on some long-form content, kind of just talking about gaming in general.
But we will see all of you in the next generation. Goodbye!
Stop making Assassin's Creed games.